Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. Look, there's a certain type of loan that will drop your FICO 8 scoring. Even if you pay it off, it's still going to screw up your FICO 8 scoring. All right. Now, the type of loan that I'm actually talking about is if you ever had like a SoFi loan. Okay, now I'm gonna explain to you why so you understand. It's okay to get a SoFi loan, but you have to understand when it comes to your FICO 8 score, not your FICO 9, not your Vantage scores. I'm talking about specifically your FICO 8 scoring. Even when you pay it off, this can negatively impact your FICO 8 scoring. All right. Now, here's the thing about it so you understand. If you had loans like buy now, pay later type of loans as well, right? Those type of loans, since they're going to start reporting on the credit file and stuff, those type of loans are going to have twice the impact on your credit score. And the reason why is this, and I'll tell you what this type of loan is in a minute. But here's the thing that you have to understand. By them doing a buy now, pay later, all right? Like say that you go to Home Depots, right? So you go to Home Depot, then they offer you to buy now, pay later or whatever, right? So you buy a product and it's $300, right? And so they give you a discount for doing a buy now, pay later. So it comes to $276. All right, just giving you some numbers. So what ends up happening that most people are not aware of is that by you accepting that, and now with these here buy now, pay later lenders reporting, what ends up happening is that now you have a maxed out loan on your credit file. Now, with buy now, pay later, it depends on which one. They don't report to all three credit bureaus. That's the good part about it. All right. But because pretty much the loan is maxed out, it's going to have a negative impact on your credit score. All right. Now, here's another thing you have to understand. You can challenge these type of loans once you pay them off to help build up your FICO 8 score. But here's the thing about it that I've been telling people, like for the most part, you do not have to focus on a FICO 8 scoring for funding, right? So that's the reason I tell you more or less about the credit unions that offer like FICO 9 scoring and Vantage scoring. So like when you have a BCU, Baxter Credit Union, it's a non-geo restricted type of credit union, right? Anybody can join through the Life Money U for $5, right? And they'll waive that $5. Now, here's the thing about it. They waive that $5. Once you join, they may do a phone consultation, all right? Now, here's the thing about it you have to understand. They usually pull your TransUnion Vantage 3. So where do you get that score at? That's the score when you go into Credit Karma. That's where you get that score at. All right. Or say that you wanted to join NASA, right? NASA Federal Credit Union. So through the National Space Alliance. So you join NASA and stuff like that. The reason is NASA is Experian Vantage 4. Okay, so you have two different institutions or whatever, but they're Vantage scoring. All right. Now, like many of you that may be a part of Navy Federal. So with Navy Federal, they are a TransUnion for the credit cards and loans. All right. And so that's a FICO 9 TransUnion. Okay. And then with Navy Federal on the business side is Experian FICO 9. So that's the reason in terms of when you're trying to get more capital and stuff, those are the easier ones because they have a Vantage or a FICO 9 scoring. Like I talk about BMO, right? So here's the thing about it with BMO. BMO is a TransUnion FICO 9 scoring system. All right. And so they give out pretty good high limits as well. All right, so just explaining to you some of the credit unions that you can actually look into. When you look at PenFed is a Equifax FICO 9, okay? And so that's on the credit cards. On the loan, it's Experian FICO 9. All right. So with this here FICO 8 scoring, a lot of people are going to get hung up on it, but I'm telling you this information so you won't get hung up on it. But the reason why I'm explaining to you why, like SoFi and Buy Now, Pay Later, Affirm, those type of loans and stuff, what it is, they're reporting it as a consumer finance account instead of a installment loan. All right. And so since they're not reporting it as a installment loan, this is why it messes up with your FICO 8 scoring. Okay. On your FICO 9s and your Vantage scorings, you're going to be good. But it's just that FICO 8 scoring that is actually going to throw it off. Okay. So now, like I was saying, you can, once you pay the loan off, you can dispute it with the credit bureaus, all right? And if you dispute it with the credit bureaus as a paid off loan or whatever, sometimes they'll take it off, sometimes not. But at the same time, if they decide to take it off or whatever, depending on how old a loan is, will it still impact the credit score? Maybe, maybe not. Like I said, if it's just a regular buy now, pay later, like you took advantage of a discount or something like that, and you only had it on there a couple months or what, it won't affect the score. Now, say that if it was like 2 years older or older, whatever, then that type of loan may have an impact on your score. Okay. So that's the reason why I tell you guys, you have to really understand in terms of which type of lenders that you're going to, especially when you have bad credit. So you know how I talk about the tribal lenders and stuff, and many of the tribal lenders, because when you apply for their loans and stuff, most of them do not report to the credit bureaus. Okay. So like, say you use platforms like Big Buck loans or Green Dollar loans for like those $5,000 loan type of lenders and stuff like that, more likely you will not see that type of loan pop up on your credit file unless, more likely, not even if you miss the payments on it, what's going to happen is they're going to actually, I got to catch this tow truck, but what more likely is going to happen is that they're going to actually just send it to collections, you know. And then with the third-party credit bureaus, if it goes to collections, what's end up happening is that whenever you try to apply for another no credit check loan and stuff like that, they're going to have that with the third-party credit bureaus like Clarity, Factor Trust, Data X, LexisNexis. So my thing to you, if you get these type of loans that don't report on the credit bureau, please make your payments. All right. So if you have any other questions, you can schedule a one-on-one consultation, and I'll see you in the next video.